Good Thessaloniki morning. We're taking a walk to Vlatadon Monastery, where, according to church tradition, St. Paul preached from. And so going to check it out. Got a little stuffiness going on this morning. And this is a kind of a journey, a nice little morning walk. Ooh, cats are coming to greet me. Hi there. The cats of Greece. Yeah, this is a kind of an uphill little trek. But when I get out and get some morning exercise in, always a good thing to start a day with a little walk. So here I go. So I'm here. Finally, after a long uphill trek. Whew. Love it. Just took a shower, sweating already. 9:30 in the morning. Got some yard work as you hear out here. But there it is. So we'll keep walking around it and seeing what else there is to see. I see some graffiti that says 512. So I didn't know Austin, Texas was representing here. But yeah, see if I can go more inside. Okay, after walking around the giant wall for a little bit, I found out that here it is. There's the entrance to Vlatadon. So here we go. Love missing a step. Oh wow, nice view of Thessaloniki. Oh yeah, we got some chickens, baby. Some roosters. And a peacock. Oh, we got a peacock coming. Nice. Look how beautiful that thing is. I don't think I've ever seen a bird like this. Another peacock. This is beautiful. Then we have doves. Beautiful, beautiful doves. Sweet, gentle creatures. So, give a little history to Vlatadon. It's called a Staropesian, and it is a monastery directly attached to the Ecumenical Patriarchate of Constantinople. It is the only Byzantine monastery in Thessaloniki still functioning. One of the 15 Paleo-Christian and Byzantine monuments of Thessaloniki that were included in the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1988. And according to tradition again, this is where Paul preached in 51 AD. So, walk in the footsteps of the great saint, St. Paul. Pretty amazing. I wish I could find a restroom so I can blow my nose. My allergies have gone crazy this morning. But, no, this is nice.
He's shaking. Oh, we will not put his card down.
So they have an icon to St. Paul here. You can see on this iconography, when the attackers came, they tried to, put holes into faces. But it's still here, but you can just see the history. Again, trying to destroy. Beautiful artwork. It's still here, but you can see the damages. It's beautiful history, though. Alright, so checked out of my hotel. Now I'm headed up to the Church of... Ooh, can't see it there. There it is. Church of the Prophet Elias. 72 AD suites. 72 AD suites. I definitely recommend them as a hotel. They have been kind and helpful the whole way. They let me drop my luggage off there and I'm keep it there until I had to go pick up my rental car to drive to Ouranoupoli. So, yeah, I can keep exploring. Let's go into Church of Prophet Elias. Okay. So Prophet Elias. Saw a little of the inside there. It wouldn't allow me to go all the way inside. Not a whole lot of people in there. I was the only one in there, which is a first for these little tours I've been doing. Just someone standing guard. Yeah, did not let me go in. It's kind of crazy for me to say this, but that was kind of the most meh out of all the churches I've gone to. Crazy to say because it's still ancient history, ancient history. You saw again the attacks on the iconography inside of the churches. You can see the holes that have been left, and it's just ancient history you're looking at. So that's why I'm saying it's kind of crazy for me to say it's mez. Like, it was awesome, incredible. Don't know when next time I'm going to see something like this again when I leave Greece. So, but yeah, just kind of like in and out, said my prayers, did my thing, wrote down my names. Ooh, a cat that needs to chill out. Let me see if I can get a picture of this. Cats are smart, they know what they're doing. Not gonna fall. But yeah, on we go to Hagia Sophia, where I believe Saint Basil the Confessor is. I'm going to switch to my online Synaxarion and try to find Saint David the Confessor's name day and listen to him on my way there. I've been doing this thing where I've been going to these saints and then I go to the Synaxarion and learn more about them, which has been cool. It's been just as fine. But I think it might be more preferential to know more about the saint before you go venerate him. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try to do for this guy, for this saint. So, see you over there. I got one of these things. Don't know what it is, but I see them all over the place, so I finally got one. I really just wanted to get a napkin so I could blow my nose at some point. But yeah. Parmesan cheese, I think. Okay. Not sure what this is, but I'm about to find out. Church of Hagia Sophia. Let me eat my little thing and I'll get back to it. The last place I kind of stopped at was Church of the Virgin Mary, which was closed. But here we are at the Church of the Hagia Sophia, where St. Basil the Confessor's relics are. So I'm excited for this one. I'm very excited for this one. And ask for his prayers. Go inside. Down here in the square of what seems to be like more of a main town, Thessaloniki, kind of more shops and food and all that good stuff, kind of getting closer to the coast. So yeah, I'm gonna go inside. Just got out of Hagia Sophia. Very, very beautiful church. Magnificent history, architecture, and venerated St. Basil the Confessor. Another just blessed time. So right now headed to the White Tower. Going to do something a little bit different this time. A little bit different, not a church. Just going to check out some of the main attractions to do in Thessaloniki when you come. But yeah, you can see these are some of the shops. Might stop by and get a Greek coffee somewhere. Maybe after the White Tower I'll sit down and get a Greek coffee and maybe a little something else to eat and see what else I can knock out before I have to get in my car and head on. I'm going to be in Ouranoupoli pretty early. Maybe there's some stuff to do around there. But it might be good just to get there early, get a good night's sleep, have a chill one. I think I've used that expression. I think that's like the main thread in this whole thing. Have a chill one. Major intersection here. Tiny little snack breaky. Got whatever this thing is. And Freddo espresso. Let's try this little thing. That's good. Oh my gosh. That's really good. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is. Guess I could have asked, but Freddo espresso always hitting the spot. Might just have pastries and gelato for lunch. We'll see. So here we are at the White Tower. God's best travel vloggers about to give you a Wikipedia page summary. It's a monument and museum in the waterfront city of Thessaloniki. Checks out. The present tower replaced an old Byzantine fortification known to have been mentioned around the 12th century that the Ottoman Empire reconstructed to fortify the city's fortress sometime after Sultan Murad II captured Thessaloniki in 1430. During the period of Ottoman rule, the tower became a notorious prison and the scene of numerous mass executions, most famously of the Janissaries who revolted during the reign of Mahmud II. So, kind of like a place that could be a prison. Yeah, not for sure. Look at some pirate ships, that's some party boats. Those are some party boats. If I had more time in Thessaloniki, I might jump on one of those. There it goes. Dang, that actually was like a lot of fun. When I come back, I'm definitely gonna... Oh, I'm about to sneeze. When I come back, I'm definitely gonna... Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, bless me. Get on one of these. Oh, that's like hella fun. Got the statue of Alexander the Great here on the waterfront. Pretty dope statue, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty cool. I love these cool monuments. Now I'm going to go to the umbrellas. Another thing that Thessaloniki is famous for here on the waterfront. You'll see what I mean. There's a statue that I'd say is not as cool. Kind of, yeah. I don't know. I'm just going to see it because it's just one of those things you see when you come to Thessaloniki. But probably could live if I don't see it. But I'll take you to it. There it is. Cool. Here I am at the Rotunda Church of St. George. One thing I'll warn you about getting free nows. I guess in Thessaloniki this has been my experience, but I'll say pick up in 2 to 3 minutes, and then 7 minutes will go by, and the driver's still stuck where he's at. I don't know if it's traffic, I don't know if it's a bad app, or a combination of both. I got a limited amount of time for I to pick up my car, so your boy just went on a jog. Yeah, just a nice little jog from the waterfront up here. Try to cut down my time. So yeah, I'm gonna be a sweaty mess by the end of the day, but at some point you just accept it. You accept your sweaty mess. So it's like I had to pay for a ticket, so let's do that. Here I am at St. George, Rotunda. Just kind of crazy. Here's this icon. All right, here, this one, I think this is Cyprian. Forgive me, I had to run here. I just passed by it and I was like, before I go to Ouranoupoli, I have to stop by this one. I can't leave Thessaloniki without checking out the one that has a gold dome, so I'm gonna go inside. Again, just ran here, I'm probably gonna run back. Let's check it out. Driving in Greece. Pretty wild, pretty surreal. Out here actually doing it. Pretty hungry. I'm gonna stop to see if there's a place to eat. We're kind of slowed down to see if there's a place to eat somewhere around here. I can get a quick bite. I don't know if they have like snacks and stuff at gas stations like the States, or if it's a separate thing. Looks like I'm about to go into a town here, so maybe they'll have something. But I'm pretty tired, but yeah, main thread of this trip, being tired and having a chill one. Yeah, those are the main threads of this trip for sure. But this is the beginning of the crescendo of the trip. Going to Mount Athos tomorrow. May the Theotokos be with me. God be with me. But I'm enjoying the beautiful scenery as we go along to Ouranoupoli. So I've arrived in Ouranoupoli. Just took a nice shower. Feeling so fresh, so clean. Starting to get really real. Going to Mount Athos tomorrow. I have to make it to the Pilgrims Bureau bright and early in the morning. But right now I'm headed to the Golden Hook restaurant, which has almost 1,000 positive reviews. So it should be good. And I get a little walk, a little evening stroll through the city. Find out where I'm at exactly. Yeah. So this is pretty amazing. One-stop shop for orthodoxy. Wow. So I'm here at a restaurant called the Golden Hook in Ouranoupoli. I myself a little bit of rosé, some feta cheese, and some bread. And yeah, tomorrow is the big day. Going to Mount Athos for one night. A couple people, well, I went to this shop. It was like an all one-stop shop for everything holy. Basically, they had vestments and chalices and giant icons, and a passionate guy, very passionate about his shop. He truly loves what he does, and he was trying to sell me on some icons, and truth be told, I might go back and buy them, or at least buy one, but I'm talking these are like 200 to 400 euro range, handmade by a monk on Mount Athos at Vlatadon, I believe. Beautiful perfection, just absolute perfection in the way these icons were crafted. So, but they're expensive, so I'm gonna wait a little bit before I make that decision. Maybe come back when I come back Wednesday and get something and a few other little small trinkets for the friends back home, people back home. So, yeah, and he and another guy told me, you know, I told him I was only spending one night on Mount Athos. He said it's a pity, it's a terrible shame, and it just made me feel bad. You know, had I known what I knew back when I booked the trip, I mean, even a part of me thinks I should have just prioritized Mount Athos over everything else, you know, over everything else. And there's a point to that, but you know, how had I known that I really needed more than one night on Mount Athos to get something out of it, would have made something different. But I can't sit here and regret that now. You know, it's too late. I'm about to go to Mount Athos, which is a blessing in itself. This whole trip has been a blessing. I mean, amazing, amazing. I've been able to do the things that I've done. Even if I was rushing back and forth, just kind of quickly doing this and that, how I've been able to pack it all in and do it is amazing. In 10 days. Just 10 days. That's probably my regretful decision, not making it like 12 days or something like that. Making it a little longer, but yeah, I can't sit here and regret that now. So all I can do is really just pray that God makes the most out of my trip. You know, all I really want out of this trip is to have a closer and deeper connection with Christ. And if that can be done, then it's a trip successful. That's all I want out of it. So we'll see when I come back, but am I a little nervous? For sure. For sure. No idea what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be very surreal. All for now.